it's nice to see you again. Unless this is your first time, in that case, hello, I'm Rhea, nice to meet you. Whatever time it is and wherever you are, I hope you're doing okay. Today is my first sketch with me video, so if you have some time while watching this, feel free to break out your own sketchbook and we can have a nice chill time together. Nice vibe sesh. So I'm basically just starting out with preparing everything on Pinterest. In this spread, I'll be doing a double spread, so both pages, and I'm going to be doing it over fashion studies, kind of. As you can see, I'm like going on Pinterest and I'm picking out some outfits that inspire me, and I basically draw them, pretty much on cute girls, yeah. And I'll like switch some of the outfits around a little bit, like maybe I'll change something about it or I'll change the pose. That way I'm making sure that there's some kind of new element that I'm incorporating instead of just drawing exactly what I see. Which, it's not always a terrible thing to do, but I like to challenge myself and make sure that I'm adding some kind of new creative aspect of what I'm taking reference from. Also, in case you're wondering, no, this is not real time. I definitely don't sketch that fast. I was originally, like, it would be nice to do real time at some point, but if I left it at real time, it would have been even longer than this, and this video is already so long. It's like 30 plus minutes, oh my gosh. But, I don't know. I personally, I like sketch with me videos that are kind of lengthy because, as I just said, my drawing sessions are long, so I like to have something in the background with me while I'm drawing it, so I don't mind if other people have long videos. I don't know, do you guys like short videos or long videos? I don't know. Let me know, I guess. Also, in this spread, this is my last spread of this sketchbook. This sketchbook is kind of like a more laid back, sketches are looking very not perfect, but I like that, and I liked having a sketchbook where it's like I'm not super serious. It's kind of my sketchbook that I use for lots of studies and studying and stuff. And if I ever do a sketchbook tour of this, let me know if you'd like to see that. It definitely wouldn't be any issue. I know my first video, I go over a few pages in this because it's from Inktober, but this sketchbook has like 100 something pages in it, so there's definitely a lot more to see in it than just those few pages. And that also explains why it took so long for me to fill out. Oh my gosh. But I learned that I've really enjoyed doing fashion studies and just like fashion in general. I find it fun. I've always found it fun, but I feel like studying different looks and everything will also help me in the future with character design and stuff like that. I can figure out what clothes to put on. But I love that kind of stuff. I've always loved like anything customizable in like games where you can customize someone's outfit or look or something. That's so fun for me. And my style is kind of it's like there's a specific style, but then there's also like something a lot more broad. I can like so many different things. I can like streetwear, pastel type clothes, vintage type clothes, classy, preppy, or whatever. There's so many different styles to love, honestly. And that's why Pinterest is so fun for me, because I can just gather all these different looks together. So not only does it help me with drawing and trying to figure that out, but also just in real life it helps me figure out my style more and helps me know what I like and what I don't like. As for what I've been up to lately, so last week I started my last summer class, and I'm basically taking life drawing, so I do lots of studies of the human body. I did a lot of that in this sketchbook, oddly enough, so even like for the past, I want to say 2 to 3 months, I've been doing tons more studies from like online websites like Quick Poses, Line of Action, r/Sketch Daily. I've been doing lots of those. So I was kind of bummed out whenever I got to this class and I was like, alright, and then because of our situation, she's like, okay, here's some websites where you can sketch the human body from. And I'm like, right, okay. I mean, that's fine, you can only do so much. I'm happy to really be learning anything, but I was like ready for that experience, where a lot of people are actually kind of terrified that they go into a class and they have to like paint someone fully nude. I'm indifferent about it. I think it's a great learning opportunity to see the human body up close and actually understand what's going on, because oh my gosh, the person I was before I started doing this, I feel for her. She was probably so confused. Even now, I'll be drawing and I'm like, what are arms? Do men have anything like past their torso? Is there anything? I don't think anything below exists. I can only draw men just like mid-torso up. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah. So that class has been kind of fun. I've been trying to, I feel like I'm really pushing myself to go the extra mile and get the best that I can out of it. So I'm doing like 3 times as much work on my own for whatever chaotic reason I decided to. But I mean, I can only grow from it. So as long as I don't overwork myself, I should be good. I've also started acrylic painting lately. It's been kind of fun. I haven't done painting since sophomore year of high school. It's been a really long time, and it's crazy because I've had these canvases like all around my room for such a long time, and I kept saying, okay, I'll do it, and I never did until now. So, or I haven't even painted on them yet, but I'm slowly starting to inch my way back. I've been doing some in my other older sketchbook, and it's been kind of nice. I really like painting clouds, but I'm not really good at it yet. I feel like I still need to get it down. They come out, you can see like the phases that I'm going through of learning how to draw them. But that's okay. I've been finding the painting process to be very therapeutic and enjoyable, so that's really nice. It's been something that I've really looked forward to. Another thing I want to do is sort of try out painting on clothes and stuff. Just a little bit, like a few designs, maybe on shoes or a jacket or something. I don't know. We'll see. And I also updated my social media accounts. Obviously, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to tell, because they'll probably be, I don't know. I don't think anyone's gonna notice the difference because you'd have to know how it looked beforehand, and I'm probably just now existing to some people. So I updated my header and I have a new icon, so I'm all nice and new on Twitter and here and Instagram, so it was kind of nice. It's not like super professional or cool or anything, kind of just something to set up. But yeah. Another thing that I got into, I made another batch of stickers, or tried to. They're like these cute BTS strawberry themed stickers where it's like the members and like they have some sort of strawberry accessory on them. I don't know, it's kind of cute, but I still have to get down how people do printing and stickers. I feel like there's so much information that I need to get down, and I'm just not really there yet, which is fine because I just started out. I might want to look into a printer and investing into something better than the one that I have right now. I know a lot of people have Cricut. I don't know. There's a lot of research that I have to do. Along with a desktop, because I definitely need a desktop before the fall starts with me working at home more and everything like that. Oof. And of course, as always, I've been watching anime. What have I been watching lately? I've been watching a lot ever since I got on Netflix again. I haven't had Netflix in forever. So, whenever I got it, I just jumped straight in. I remember I binge watched all of, how do you say it? It's Kakeguri? The gambling anime. Yeah. I watched all of that, or like at least the first 2 seasons. I don't know if there's any more than that, but I watched that on Netflix, and then I watched all of Avatar because everyone kept talking about it, and I was like, okay, I've never seen this, surprisingly. I've always heard of it, but I never saw it, so I watched that, and it was amazing. And then I rewatched a drama that I used to watch like a long time ago when I had Netflix. It's called Good Morning Call. It's really cute. So I'm rewatching that. I watched, let's see, what else did I watch? Oh, there's I like to watch documentaries whenever I draw too. So just as something to have on the background whenever I'm drawing, it's a nice way to like get information, but I'm not gonna pay attention to the entire thing, so it's like, okay, 2 birds with 1 stone. So I usually watching space documentaries or documentaries about the earth and like the planet and the animals. But those are like so, okay, I hate whenever like it shows the small baby animal getting preyed on. It's just so sad and I can't handle it. Human beings in like apocalypse movies, I'm like, oh cool, everyone's dying, whatever. But seeing animals suffer or like go against each other, I can't. Like my heart physically is just so distressed. And it's like, even though I know like the wolf or the hyena has to eat, I'm just like, but is it necessary? Do you really need to threaten this like poor small lamb? Really? It makes me so anxious, so I have to look away at those parts. But I've been watching those documentaries, and they're kind of nice, this background noise. It's odd. Documentaries, now when I watch them, it kind of reminds me of like I feel like whenever I watch them now, I have to have a paper and like number it to 20 and like prepare to take notes or like write down 20 different facts, just because in school it was like so common. You know, in grade school when it's like you have a substitute teacher or something, or you see the TV out and it's like, it's a movie day. But then it's like, psych, it's a documentary day where we're gonna look at ocean animals and you have to write facts on it. And that way you don't like fall asleep. So I remember like listening for like, I'd either like rush at the beginning to get 20 facts and then just chill for the rest of it, or I'd like hustle at the end for it. Such times. Yep. There's also this art documentary. It's on art and it's on design, like designers. It's called Abstract and it's amazing. It's so interesting and fun. So I've also been watching those. I've been watching, I just finished in like a really quick anime called B&A. It was so great. I feel like, because I know Trigger is in charge of Kill la Kill, if I'm correct, and then a few, like several other animes. I know everyone's been talking about Promare, and I have not seen it yet. I will go see it soon. Everyone is just like, oh my gosh, you have to watch Promare. So I plan to watch that really soon. But B&A was really great. The characters are so cute. I love all of them. So yeah, I watched that and it was great. I like really good 12 episode animes because I recommend them to people if it's like you want to watch an anime but you don't want to commit too much. So you know, you just watch something really quick, but it's like cool and great, and it's like, yeah, I like that story, that was fun. You know, no commitment. You could certainly watch it all in a day. You know, it's like 4 hours, 6 maybe if you happen to take breaks or something, but yeah, and it's totally worth it. So yeah, feel free. There's tons of good 12 episode animes out there. Oh, and how could I forget? I'm also, I'm watching Inuyasha with my friends. I've never seen it before. I mean, I've always heard a lot about it. I know my cousin really liked it whenever I was growing up, but I never watched it myself, so I've been watching that lately, and I think we're pretty deep in. I think we're on around episode 40, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot so far. It definitely seems like something I would have liked as a kid, but for some reason I always skip past it. It's weird. I have no idea why. But other than that, let's see, what else has been happening? My sleep schedule is a mess as usual. I mean, trying to like attend online classes whenever I'm sleeping at like 4 in the morning is oh gosh. So yeah, I've been trying to fix that. BTS released like their Japanese album, which bopped, of course. It's great. I love it. The Japanese tracks are always so good. Like, all of their tracks are always so good. I love them. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to lately. Aside from the usual, you know, staying in, trying to stay safe and everything. Yeah. Oh, and I finally got my desk built up. I don't know. Should I do like a desk tour? Because the rest of my room isn't really interesting, or it's not really set up yet. Even my desk, though, I feel like there's a few things I need to get or invest in. I need a lamp to go overhead for whenever I see. My issue is I don't really like desk lamps that, like, how they typically are. They're always, like, just unimpressive, and I don't like them. I don't know how to put it. I also am really not a fan of warm lighting. I like cool lighting. So yeah, that could be another thing. But which also, so the way that I film this, I hope it's not annoying, because I feel like sometimes or a lot of the times, as you can see, my hands are like blocking where I'm drawing. So it's like where you would be able to see, my fingers are like slightly in the way, and it could be because of the angle of the camera, which is directly over my hands. So how I film is I put the camera like on the opposite side of me on the desk, so it's filming what I'm drawing from upside down, and then I flip it right side up whenever I edit it. So yeah, but I think as like a byproduct of that, it's causing like that weird direct angle, so my hands are blocking. I hope that's not, I don't know, I hope that's not too annoying. I'll definitely, you know, test a few things out. I mean, like I said, this is my first Sketch With Me video, so there's a lot to test out. Another thing I also wondered about is like, do you guys prefer, like, when you watch Sketch With Me videos, do you prefer there to just be, like, music playing and then that's it? Or do you prefer people to talk? Because I personally prefer people to talk. I feel like if I'm just listening to, like, music and it's supposed to be something that I listen to as background noise, then it's like I might as well be listening to my own playlist. You know what I mean? That's just how I personally feel. I know different people have different things. Okay, so... I'm sorry, I just saw something. So on Pinterest, I hate how it's like, there's cute ideas or like an idea that you like of a pin, and then it has this weird title or this weird link to it, like you probably just saw. Like, why does that happen? And it's usually related to someone's kink or something, and I'm like, why? I didn't come here for this, okay? What is happening? I don't know why. It's not Tumblr, or it's not what Tumblr used to be. Please don't treat Pinterest that way. There's like probably tons of minors on there. But anyways, obviously, like, I'm doing a voiceover for this video, and I'll probably always be doing voiceovers, or not always, but basically, you know, with quarantine, everyone's home all the time, so most of my family is home. And so finding the right time for me to film without any interruptions or things like that can be difficult. And even then, because my camera picks up any and every noise, I swear. So it can pick up everything down, like the kitchen, the living room, all of that. And I don't want all of that noise to be there. I feel like that'd be kind of irritating for people to listen to. So I'm still trying to figure that out, I guess. So until now, you have voiceovers. But, I mean, I would hope so. I would hope that I, you know, make the best of these voiceovers, because I spent so much on this microphone. But, Basically, with the microphone that I have now, I'm definitely not afraid to do voiceovers. I feel comfortable with them. I feel like they make sense, and they're always like something I can rely on at the end of everything. So yeah, hopefully you don't mind, and in the future I'll try to play around with recording sound in like the actual time that I'm doing it. But it's also hard because I'm almost always listening to music at some point whenever I sketch, so you guys would probably just hear through my giant headset. You'd probably be hearing either like future bass or lo-fi music or something. I listen to a lot of gaming soundtracks, especially lo-fi versions of gaming soundtracks. It's just so great. I love the nostalgia. But I'd ask that because I'm not sure if people prefer to listen to music or not, but I'm just gonna test it out and not talk for a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna go just chill out for a bit, and you guys can listen to this looped background music or put on whatever you want, I guess. And yeah, I'll talk more towards the end of the video. Cool. Okay, just popping back in. I just want to say, what just happened with the girl that I just drew? Like, it bothers me because I'm trying to figure out what I was doing with her hand. I think I just gave up. There's a lot of times where I'll be sketching something and I'll just be doing, like I said, the sketchbook is kind of just really carefree and just me trying out things. So I might have attempted it and I was like, you know what, I tried, there we go, cool, I'm gonna give up. So maybe that's why her hand looks like that, and her jacket also looks weird, but it's whatever. It's a sketchbook, let those thoughts go. Don't be like me, where it's like you do something and you're like, okay, this is just a sketch, and then it turns into like 3 to 4 hours of something, and you're like, oh my god, this does not look how I want at all still. What do I do? You know, it's a sketch. Keep it at a sketch and have fun. So yeah, basically, I'm finishing up here. I try to fill the page as much as I can on my sketchbooks. It kind of bothers me now if I do see a spot that's a little bit free where I can doodle in, but sometimes I don't, just because I don't want to mess up the composition or something. I don't know, I'm really weird and inconsistent, but for the most part, I try to fill out my pages all the way. And at the end, you'll see that I added a few things in. I added 2 other characters in that you didn't see me draw, I don't think, and I also colored it in with colored pencils. So let me know if you liked how that looked or if you liked how it looked before. I'm kind of unsure. I don't normally use colored pencil, but yeah. Well, that's all I got for now, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with the thumbs up, and if you're curious about more of my content, then feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to post at least once a week. I'd be happy to have you join me on this new art YouTuber journey. Stay tuned for the next video, and I hope your week is nice. Take care!